So what we basically do is to help companies to increase their sales, their revenue through strategic partnership. How can we actually build the relationship? Because nowadays, I think relationship and trust is one of the important key things.
Trust will take time to build, right?
Trust, yes, trust you need time, but importantly is to see how sincere you are. Or why do we need to partner with you and do things together? Because out there is a lot of people in the market.
Hi everyone, welcome to Asian Business Owner Podcast, ABOS for short. With the changing economy, especially after pandemic, do you ever wonder why business lifespan is getting shorter? Do you ever wonder what causes it? Are you one of the business owners who are in the midst trying to figure a way out? Or are you intending to start your own business venture believing that everything will work out but somehow you feel something is missing? Or do you want to start a business however, you do not know what to go for? If you have all these questions on the list that I mentioned earlier, or many more that I have not mentioned, then we are here to fill the gap.
Hi, this is Joe. And unfortunately, my co-host Ben is unable to join us today. Before we start, please subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss any of our episodes moving forward. Today, we are very happy to have Elizabeth, Managing Director of Grow Connections, to share her journey of entrepreneurship with us. Elizabeth, can you give the listeners an introduction about yourself before we dive into the questions?
Sure. Hi everyone. I'm Elizabeth from Grow Connections. So what we basically do is to help companies to increase their sales, their revenue through strategic partnership. We go into the companies and we build a deep and results-driven collaboration with the company, with the business owners. Yeah.
Okay. So what got you to start it in the first place?
Basically what got me to start is because someone actually told me that my strength is really about connections, building the deep connections and helping more SMEs, giving them advice. So that is where one of my mentors actually told me, hey, why not start your own company and then help more SMEs to grow through collaboration? Because nowadays I realized that there's a lot of surface level kind of partnership. So when we actually go out and meet partners, usually on a one-to-one coffee session, yes, we chat, we do things, we say, hey, let's collaborate. But of course, at the end of the coffee session or at the end of the thing, nothing happened. There's no results, nothing. Yeah, so that's where I realized, and I've been in this industry for about 3 years, 4 years. And I've been meeting people, partners, almost every day, 3 coffees a day. And a lot of people are actually talking about, hey, collaborate, but after that, nothing happens. So that is where I come in, I step in, I came out with my own framework and much more towards helping more companies, sharing with them what are the tips, what are the frameworks to actually do or to use to actually tap on the partners.
You are very fortunate to have a mentor who sees your strengths.
Yes, correct. I'm very fortunate to have not one mentor, but a few mentors actually told me about this. And they, of course, helped me along the way.
And I do totally agree with you that a lot of times, right, all the so-called collaborations, partnerships, they are, like what you mentioned, very surface level. So what does it really mean by even like collaboration? It's like after the coffee chat and then nothing happened, and then when you see each other probably 6 months down the road, it's like, eh, what happened?
Yeah, I think surface level of collaboration is really on this level. But if we want to dive deep on partnership collaboration, we actually need to know about how can we actually do things with this partner itself. And of course, how can we actually build the relationship? Because nowadays, I think relationship and trust is one of the important key things to actually allow people to see if this person is actually trustable, what can we do next, all this. So I actually have came up with this set of questions to actually ask this set of questions to the partners during coffee session to see if they are actually suitable. Do they have a network? Do they actually have this giving mindset, the collaboration mindset? Then after that, we'll go into how can we do it closely together. But of course, I think importantly, it goes back into the mindset of collaboration. If you do not have this mindset of collaboration, wanting to start giving first, then I think it's pretty difficult to actually go into deep collaboration. Yes,
I think
correct.
that's a very interesting point. So, but Elizabeth, the thing is that trust will take time to build, right? So
Yeah.
in one coffee session, what is so powerful about your questions that it can like immediately build the trust?
Okay, I think trust, yes, trust you need time, but importantly is to see how sincere you are. So usually for me, after a coffee session, I'll actually start giving first. I'll think of what can I actually start something with this person. Kickstart and then see how things goes. If let's say we kickstart and the things doesn't go that well, yeah, but it's okay. We can still keep in contact, relationship. But of course, if things starts going well, then yeah, the sparks, it happens.
So it reminds me of a book. I don't know if you've read this book before. It's called Give and Take by Adam Grant. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so basically he outlined simple concepts. So there are three types of people in this world. Okay. So the very first type is what he called matches. Matches mean to say that okay lah, I give, I take, or I take, then I give, those kind of things. So they'll just match the offerings. And then the second type of people are what they call the takers. Takers being takers, they just take.
Correct. Correct.
And
Yes.
then yeah, and the last group actually are the group that actually are the most successful, and they are called the givers. So and when they give, right, they are not thinking of getting anything back, but the end result is that they actually got more by giving.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
That's right.
that's probably somewhere along the road. Maybe you
Yes,
can write
correct.
another book.
It's correct. It's the same as usually another network would usually say givers gain. Yeah. So for me is I will always tell people 3 give 1 take.
Wow, 3 give 1 take. Okay,
3 give 1
okay,
take. Yeah.
nice.
If you sow generously, you will actually reap generously lah.
Right. Okay, and then also curious about what is there a misconception about partnerships? And why do you think that it's important for companies to like come together to enhance their offerings?
Okay, I think there's quite a number of people actually think that partnership is it joint venture kind of a partnership or what kind of partnership? So for me, my partnership is really much more towards on a sales basis. You connect with partners, you complement each other's solutions, each other's services, and then you target the same client. So example, if let's say I'm providing accounting software and I can actually collaborate with HR software company. So we collaborate together and perhaps we can leverage on each because each of us has our own clienteles. And software, HR software, accounting software, all the companies, they would definitely need it. So in fact, we can actually complement it together and share it to more companies. We go in as a team, a power team. Yeah.
Partner together as a pack.
Yes, correct. We go in together. It's something like when I go for networking events, usually I'll tell my members, my networks is, let's go together. We hunt as a pack. So we are the wingman for each other. So
Right.
in the event itself, that maybe there's about 60 packs of people. One
Okay.
person, how can we actually target all the 60 packs? Cannot be, right? So what we do is we tag team together, we go in, and then after that, let's meet maybe about I'll meet 30, this person will meet 30. And then after that, we can actually share the contacts. Yeah, so we go in as a pair together would be ideal.
Okay. Right. But typically it's like in terms of partnership, right? You're just looking at a second partner or you guys can come together as a group, maybe 3 to 5 partners and then
Yeah, I
hunt
think
together.
that is also doable. I think partnership, there is no limit to it. But as long as there's synergy and you guys can complement each other, and of course, importantly is we are targeting the same clients. Yeah, as long as we are targeting the same clients, we have the same clienteles, then yeah, I think partnership can easily form. But of course, it goes back down into relationship. Why do I want to choose you? And importantly, this company itself, they need to actually identify what is their unique selling point and of course, their unique value proposition. If you can't actually identify these two, then why would people want to partner with you? what is so special about you? Why do we need to partner with you and do things together? Because out there is a lot of people in the market.
Yeah, and it's very interesting. It's like a lot of SMEs. Do you think that they actually know their value proposition?
To be honest, as of now, I don't think a lot of SMEs would know their value proposition. Yeah, because I have been actually going to or rather organize quite a few events. And one of the networking topic is I'll get them to introduce their name, their company name, and their unique value proposition. But when it comes to this unique value proposition, they will change it in a way whereby my unique selling point, they will change it in a way whereby they actually provide a one-stop solution. They provide a one-stop service. Their service is
So
from
tired of that, right?
yeah, so I'm like, okay. Yeah, maybe they are still not really very clear on their unique value proposition. Yes, that's what I realized in the market right now, most of the SMEs.
Right. Do you have any like success stories about partnerships, right? Based on your experience that you can share with the audience?
Yes, of course. I think the successful partnership would be I actually have this client of mine. It's also one of my mentor. So she actually when I first started to meet her, so for her is she don't actually know how to network. She don't actually not really very strong in this partnership area. So I think that's where I come in to advise, to share. For me, is maybe to share with her on how can she network, what are the tips, how to do partnerships, all this. I think after that, in the end, I also train her staff on this partnership area. So right now, after this 3 months to 6 months of consultancy partnership training, right now for him is he actually can go out and meet more new people and actually start giving. Whenever he meets someone, he will start giving this person like example, you need not give clients or need not refer clients. You can actually refer someone that maybe can refer you clients. So that's what he actually do now. But I feel it's pretty successful because everyone actually knows him. It's like when he go out, there that person from this company, people will sure know him. Yeah, and of course for him is what is the end goal, what is the results is he actually connected with quite a lot of partners, and eventually partners refer him quite a lot of leads.
So it seems like there's a shift in his mindset, right?
Yes, correct. And the shift in the mindset is very important because for partnership, actually business owners would be ideal. But of course, if business owner do not have the capacity, have the time, right, they can eventually hire someone with the right mindset that can shift themselves from employee to management mindset. So once you have this mindset of you are management, you can actually make decision, then that is where they can actually connect with more business owners and get connections, build relationships, and eventually partners will refer leads over. Yeah, it's really about the mindset.
Okay. So back to the topic for SMEs, right? What do you think is the reason, right, that many SMEs somehow, somewhere they lost their growth traction along the way?
I think much more towards perhaps some of the SMEs somehow maybe they are already in the business. Yeah, they're in the business. They do not have so much time of building the road, or maybe they wanted to start this partnership, but they have limited knowledge or limited area to know how to actually step into this partnership for a long run. Yeah, so basically they are focusing on the short-term goals whereby I need to get sales, I need to get sales. But in fact, when we actually step out, we look at the bigger picture. The partnership is really much more towards on the long run, whereby you build relationship, people know you well, and almost every month they can actually refer you leads, or you can see how you can help each other instead of the short-term goals. Yeah, right. Or maybe with the limited constraints like limited manpower or capital or expertise in the market itself.
Yeah, so the I think a lot of SME owners, like what you mentioned, they are working in the business.
Yes.
They're not working on the business. And
Yes.
there is a difference, right? I
Correct.
mean, those SME owners who work on the business, even though they might be in a stage where it's still resource tight, but they are able to rally their people, like what your mentor is able to identify your strength. So those bosses who can identify the strengths of their people and then put them in the right role actually can grow a lot more faster than
Yeah.
those just working in the business every day, just fight fire, fight fire, fight fire.
Correct. Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think most of the SMEs are still in the business fighting fire lah. So that's why I actually created my own network, which bring all the like-minded business owners together and getting the business owner to actually come in to share on how they can actually work towards on the business instead of in the business.
So it's like a community of bosses.
Yes, correct.
Okay, fantastic. Right. I think there is really a need for more communities like that, because I think end of the day, right, we should not look at business like it's a I win you lose kind of a thing.
Correct.
Yeah. Even competitors can come together to work
Yes,
together. Yeah. Because
correct.
I mean the pie is this big. Yeah. So there's no need to be those scarcity mindset, right? Just this is mine.
Yeah, correct. Just yesterday, I actually have this conversation with one of my close friends from the recruitment company. So eventually, yesterday we had a big event, and a lot of people inside are recruiters. And my friend have this mindset that, hey, we're all recruiters, right? Let's make friends and see what we can do things together. Instead of, hey, recruiter, hey, my competitor, yeah. So I'm very impressed with my friend that he also exists mindset of, hey, we are all collaborators. We are not competitors. Yeah. So if every company actually does that, then yeah, I think we are all on the ecosystem to help each other.
Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, I think the reason why me and Ben started this podcast is also we wanted to build a community of business leaders now, and then we can just tap on each other's learning journey, and
Yeah.
then try to reduce the learning curve of other business owners. If not, wow, it's very lonely and it's very sad sometimes.
Yes, I agree.
Right. But do you think that why um some some business owners they don't really want to like step forward to ask for assistance even though when the business is like slowing down or not doing well.
I think perhaps it's the maybe perhaps the pride, the mindset of the business owners,
Mm.
because they will think that they can eventually solve their problems internally, or they can actually go into Google and ask all this, or they do not have friends that actually they are not surrounded with friends that could actually share with them all this. So that's why they feel uncomfortable to seek for assistance all this. But of course, if they actually know more people and they actually start sharing with one close person, this particular one close person, what I see is perhaps can influence this person to step out and ask for help. And I think if they actually ask for help, then it'll be good. The expertise can come in to help them to turn their revenues or whatsoever. And I think it's a good opportunity lah. But of course, the reason why they actually didn't step forward is most likely would be the mindset or the lack of awareness, or maybe the costing wise, because consultancy is pretty not very cheap. But of course, with government grants, I think it will be better. Yeah, that's why
Right.
government have this grants pushing the SMEs to actually take up. Yeah.
Right. So on the topic of leadership, I hold leadership as one very close to my chest now, is because I think a lot of business owners, right? Because they are the tauke themselves, right? Yeah. So they will manage the business. But then not many of them will like transit into a leader per se. So do you think that there's a difference? It's like okay, those managing their business and those leading their business, would that affect the growth of the business?
I think leadership, it plays a very big role in the company. It will actually make a difference because if you actually have this strong leadership, you can actually have you can shape the vision, the decision making of the business or this. So when they are actually open to changes, they can actually collaborate or find new opportunities for companies to innovate and also expand. So leadership, there is many different kind of leadership. Of course, I think also comes back to importantly is leader as a leader itself, we need to have this open mindset of continuous learning, and then distribute out. I mean, guiding the people in the management level or rather in the employees to lead the company on this.
Yeah, I think you're right because I think we've interviewed a lot of business owners in this podcast, and the common themes amongst them, I think generally comes down to two things. One, they are willing to learn. They are always learning, and then number two is that they are very adaptable. So adaptability always like comes out during our discussion. Yeah, right.
It's very important.
And then down to the next layer, to the people. Yeah. Many business owners they expect their teams to so-called perform, right? Yeah. But unfortunately it doesn't really happen most of the time. Do you have any reason as to why that happened?
Why perhaps it's the leadership or maybe the unclear directions. So when the team or the employees they are actually unclear with the direction, that's which means that the company didn't set the right the right things, or rather didn't actually share with them what is the company goals or the bigger pictures, everything. And or maybe perhaps the lack of the alignment, the strategies, everything. So I think importantly is the leaders, the business owners, they need to care for the employees. Like what my mentor actually shared recently is to care for the employees first. When you care for the employees can help you to do things, and you will be on the business and not in the business. Yeah, try what she shared is to actually delegate out, focus on employees, understanding their needs, understanding what do they need, or how can business owner like myself or rather help them to grow. Importantly, it's to let them grow, and and have constant meeting to actually understand any challenges that they're facing in the company, what can the company be improved, all this. Yeah, I mean to hear more from them instead of business owner talking. Yeah. Then I think eventually try not to actually over stress the team itself, but care for the team. The culture of the company is also very important.
Right. Yeah, I think you strike a very important point. So caring, caring for employees. Actually, all the employees at different stage of their life, they have different needs, right? Yeah.
Correct.
So the younger ones, maybe they want to they want to really go to a place that they enjoy working with people that they like, and then also mastery of the skills. Yeah. Some people probably folks like me, it's like okay, just want to take things a little bit easier. Yeah, but still need to like deliver results also, right? Yeah, so different people at different stages of life, they really have different needs. And it is for the boss or the leader themselves to actually identify what are they driving for. And then from there, give them the right role. That means putting them into the right seat. Yeah. So that they can deliver. And of course, giving them the resources and the autonomy. Yeah. To execute on their work per se. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's very hard for business owners sometimes to realize this, because I think end of the day, right, especially if they are in the constant firefighting mode, it's like okay no need to talk so much, no need to care so much, just go and do whatever I said. Yeah.
Correct. That's why they need someone to actually share with them.
And this is where you come into place. I mean, at the objective, so-called one-on-one mentorship kind of a program, it's always good to have an objective feedback, right? Yeah, because I think end of the day, leadership fail on two fronts. One is really on the ego front. Sometimes the ego is just too high. And the other front is actually on blind spots. Because a lot of times if you're sucking in running the business, you might miss some things here and there.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay,
Correct.
great.
That's right.
Coming back to the topic on learning, right? It's like a lot of business owners, they will say that, wow, no time to attend course. How do you solve this problem?
Actually not. Actually, I myself also feel that I don't have the time to go and attend courses lah. So that's why but of course we will still need to have some time, a relaxed time to actually attend courses and learn more new things. Yeah, so for me is I'm going on a course also recently, a
Okay.
3-day course. So I try to free myself up and go for a course to learn. And of course, I'll take it as this course is going in for me to learn more new things, for me to help my clients to streamline all these courses and then share with them. And of course, to actually meet more new friends and network.
All right.
Yeah. So usually for me is I will advise business owners to try attend courses, to make new friends, to relax, to step out of the company itself for a moment to go and learn new things. And else, if really no time, perhaps to hire a consultant to actually help you to streamline all the time. So a consultant can basically a consultant go for a lot of courses, so all their experience, all their learnings, all are in the brain. Then after that, get the consultant, you pay me as a consultant, then they will actually share with you all the things that you need.
Nuggets of wisdom.
Then I think it'll be easier. Correct.
Right.
This is usually the case. Yeah.
Right. And the thing is that, okay, attending courses, I think they are good and bad as well. So good is that you get to meet like-minded people,
Yes.
share the same kind of a topic, right? Learning the same topic per se. But of course, on the high side, it's really the time constraints. It's like a lot of business owners who has the time to attend a full day course. Yeah. But I think having said so, it's like there's the thing here is really about setting time aside to learn, be it really attending a course or you're just like scheduling an hour of each day just to learn something new. Yeah. Or read something or just to think about it, reflect about things. Yeah. And see how things can be done in a better way. I think that's the beauty of learning. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So back to your pet topic, it's like, okay, how do you define networking?
How do I define networking? Would be going to events, meeting new people, network, getting to know them on the surface level first before we actually go into coffee session deeper, and of course exchanging of name cards.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it really necessary to like meet in person?
Usually I would prefer to meet in person because the physical touch, the physical area is there.
Okay.
So when you meet the person, you can actually feel or sense if this person is sincere or what is the gestures, all this and so. But if you meet virtually, yes, you can, but virtually doesn't have the touch, the physical touch. Yeah. So usually for me is I would prefer to meet physically, attending physical events, talking to them physically, all this.
So just curious, it's like how many network events you attend in a week?
Wow. Maybe about 2 to 3. The max is about 4.
Does it include the ones that you're organizing?
It includes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So out of 5 days, you're attending 3 or 4. That's 70-80% of your time.
Correct. But I nowadays I used to do that back then, but I think nowadays I cut it into maybe about 2 to 3 events. So I will go for the important events, or rather the events that usually my friends will actually invite me. Then I will go. Otherwise, I will actually slow down a little bit. Yeah, because attending events, a lot of people actually attend a lot of events. But
Mm,
importantly is what is the intention, and are you
correct.
going there to look for what?
Mm,
Yeah, if I think attending events is important and also of course the topics and what are targeted people that is going to join for the event. Yeah, otherwise,
mm,
it makes no sense for me itself. Makes no sense to actually attend if I wouldn't know what's my intention when I go for the event itself. Like later on, I'll be going for another exhibition event. I think the
mm.
intention is to actually look for my clients that has a
Okay.
and maybe walk around and see what are the things, the new things happening in the market right now. Yeah.
Mm.
Otherwise, I couldn't split myself into different parts going for many different events every week. It's very tiring.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's very energy exhausting, right? Especially if you're an introvert.
Yes. That is, yes, I know.
Yeah. So it
Agree.
takes a lot of energy. For me, I'm an extreme introvert. So, but my role requires me to go out to network with people. Yeah,
Uh,
but after every networking session, it's like when I reach home, I tell my wife I don't want to talk today.
yeah, I agree. I actually met one of my client. He's an introvert, and I connected. I'm helping him along for this partnership, but of course, I invited him over to one of the big events,
Mm,
which about 500 packs. So before the event, there's a reception. So there's a little bit
mm,
of networking. So he met about 4 to 5, and
mm.
then he tell me, "Hey, wow, this is worth. Wow, I'm very tired already. This whole event is too overwhelmed because there's a lot of people there, but a lot of
Uh,
genuine quality people there. But he's tired because
mm.
it's too overwhelmed. Yeah, so I'm like, oh wow. So eventually that's how I found out that he's an introvert.
So in your view, right, do you think that for an event to be successful or not, is it necessary to be like 300, 400, 500 kind of people? Or can a very small, meaningful group of people, maybe 5, 10 people, would that be
Mm.
also effective in its own way?
I think for events wise, it will be very effective if an event can have about 20 to 30 packs.
Mm,
Yeah, about minimum 20, maximum 30 packs. I think
okay,
it's ideal and it's much more effective because
mm,
the focus is there. If you actually do bigger 300, 400, the focus is not there. It's not very effective.
right,
It's really touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. So usually for
mm,
me, I would prefer to do 20 packs max for events. So the touch
mm,
is there, the close up, the relationship is there. Lah.
yeah.
It goes deep into the connecting.
All right. So I like your tagline, right? It's like curate first, right? Curate,
Yeah.
connect, and then convert. Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of networking events, what happens is that, salespeople, right? Salespeople being salespeople, how to find business. Go for networking event,
Yes.
right? So you go there, collect name cards, and then after that, probably fall out one time, and then that's it.
Correct.
Uh,
Correct. Yeah. So for me, my events usually are curated. So I curate this event whereby I actually invite the like-minded people, or rather the people that doesn't have it's not really a hunter. I can feel if this person is a hunter or a giver. Yeah,
mm,
so I invite them coming in to actually connect with the right people, getting them to connect, and then sharing with them what can they do to connect with each other, what should they do, all this. And usually my event will be there's someone sharing about business, getting
mm,
them to learn, and then after that convert. Just
right.
getting them to see if they can actually convert into their own services, or I can actually convert them into my membership, all this. Yeah. I think
Mm,
importantly is with the open mindset, with the mindset of collaboration. Yeah, with the mindset of collaboration, I think it's very easy to actually go out, network, and then say, hey, let's collaborate. But of course, collaborate is surface level. You need to go dive deep into all the questions to see if it's really a deep collaboration or really just a surface collaboration.
all right, great. So back to business owners now. Do you think that there's one skill set that many of the business owners now might lack of?
One skill set might lack
Mm,
of
yeah.
perhaps maybe the sales area, communication area. what I see for most of my clients would be they're really in the business itself. So when they actually communicate, some of them when they actually communicate with people, maybe the phrasing wise is not there.
The phrasing
rephrasing of
meaning? Yeah.
sentences to talk
Okay.
to the potential business owner is not there. So for my end, what I see is the communication is because most of the business owners are in the business and they are actually much more towards on the sales area. But if let's say they can convert their sentences into, hey, let's collaborate. Let's think of how can we do things together instead of, so basically our solution is this, so and so and so, maybe you can see who we can refer all this. Then I think most initial stage, most of them will be, hey, this is my solution, what I can do, all this. If you have, you refer to me, all this kind of thing. But after that, when I actually share with them what can they do, what can they say, eventually they tweak the way that they actually talk to partners. Yeah. So for some partners, they really believe in relationship first. So when they sense it, then they will actually tweak into relationship building first instead of going directly into their solutions itself. Yeah. So perhaps maybe much more towards on the communication, a little bit on the communication, the rephrasing, the sentencing, everything. Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I see.
So how they frame their pitch per se. So instead of just going in transactional, the intention is to hunt, get new business, and then thank you.
Yes, correct.
To switch it another way. I mean, in terms of like building the relationship first, and then maybe asking a little bit more questions, understanding their side, their needs first before presenting your solution.
Correct. That's right. Yeah,
Okay,
eventually they somehow get it, and yeah, they are pretty good now.
Good. So for all the business owners out there, you know who to look for. All right, Elizabeth, I actually have one more question for you. So is there just one advice that you want to share to all the listeners, the business owners out there, and even like startup people? Yeah, just one advice that if you can share.
One advice: 3 give, 1 take.
Oh, fantastic.
This collaboration mindset of 3 give, 1 take. And importantly, if you sow generously, you will reap generously.
3 give, 1 take. Fantastic. So where can all our listeners find you? Are you on socials or yeah?
Yeah, they can actually follow me on LinkedIn, Elizabeth Low, or they can go into my Grow Connections. Once you search Grow Connections, I think my profile will actually come up.
Okay, great. All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much for your time today. I enjoyed this chat a lot. Ben, unfortunately, you missed this episode.
Thank you, Joe.
So to all our listeners out there, please remember to subscribe so that you will not miss any of the episodes moving forward. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Elizabeth.